Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today, we're diving headfirst into the chaotic world of modern dating culture and how it's destroying the very fabric of what makes relationships meaningful. But before we get started, go ahead and demolish that like button, hit subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you never miss out on any of my future videos. Now let's jump into the madness. Alright, so I've been observing the dating landscape for a while now, and honestly, it's turning into a dumpster fire. We're living in a world where swiping left and right seems more important than developing a genuine connection with someone. It's like we've lost sight of what it means to build a deep, meaningful relationship, and this toxic dating culture is contributing to the downfall of our society. Let's face it, our society thrives on strong, healthy relationships. It's how we form families, build communities, and ultimately shape a better future for ourselves and our children. But in today's world, it's all about the perfect selfie, racking up likes on social media, and chasing shallow connections with no real substance. Now, one of the main villains in this story is social media. Apps like Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok have made it way too easy to create a flawless, filtered version of ourselves for the world to see. But this often leads us down a dark path of self-doubt, comparison, and chasing validation through superficial means. But let's not forget about online dating apps like Tinder, Bumble, and Hinge. Sure, they've made it easier than ever to meet new people, but they've also turned dating into a twisted game. We're more concerned with racking up matches or finding someone who ticks off every box on our superficial list of criteria than actually getting to know someone and building a real connection. The result, a culture where we're always chasing the next best thing, never truly satisfied with what we have. And this mindset seeps into our relationships too. Instead of working through problems and growing together as a couple, we're quick to throw in the towel and move on to the next shiny new distraction. But guess what? We can change the game. We can turn things around and create a healthier dating culture that values real connections and long-term commitment. It starts with each of us taking a good, hard look at our own behavior and asking ourselves what we can do differently. First, let's be more mindful of our social media use and how it affects our self-esteem and relationships. Instead of seeking constant validation from others, let's focus on building our self-worth and learning to be content with who we are. Next, we need to change our approach to dating. Let's ditch the game mentality and view dating as an opportunity to truly get to know someone and build a meaningful connection. This means being intentional with our choices, communicating openly and honestly, and putting in the work to build a strong, lasting relationship. Lastly, let's start valuing commitment and loyalty more. In a world that's always chasing the next best thing, it's easy to forget that true happiness comes from sticking with someone through thick and thin, growing together, and learning from one another. Let's kick the disposable mentality to the curb and invest in our relationships for the long haul. Change won't happen overnight. It takes time, effort, and a collective shift in our mindset to build a healthier dating culture.